What is going on, everyone? Mega here with a new Unity tutorial video, and in this video we're gonna be creating our main menu navigation. It's not that difficult to do. It's not even gonna take that long to do. It's just two small C sharp scripts that we're gonna create. So let's dive right into it. Okay, so first off, what we're gonna do is that in this video we're not gonna be worrying about our continue button just yet, because that involves the save and loading screen, which we haven't created yet. So we're not gonna worry about it just yet. The ones we're gonna worry about in this video are new game, settings, gallery, and quit. Very easy. Okay. So first off, since we're going to be working with our 4 new scenes, we actually need these 4 new scenes. So I'm going to go over to my main menu scene, and I'm just going to duplicate it for 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll rename them appropriately. So I'll rename this one to new game. I'll name this one settings. Name this one gallery. And actually, we actually don't need the last one actually, because it's going to be our quit button. So we can delete this one. Okay, and so now we need to go to our build settings, and we need to add these in. So I want my so as I mentioned in the previous video, the build settings is how you're gonna call scenes based on this index, right? Based on this index right here. Sorry, I had it on the other screen. I didn't notice it. Okay. So basically, as I mentioned in the previous video, the build settings is how you're gonna call your scenes through code, and it's gonna reference the index right here. So we need each of our scenes within the build settings. So I'm gonna drag and drop my new game, and it's gonna give it the index of 2, and we're gonna drag in my settings. That's gonna give it the index of 3, and gallery is gonna give it the index of 4. Okay. So now let's go into each of these scenes and edit them a little bit. We don't need these buttons, so I'm just gonna delete them, and I'm gonna do that for all the other scenes, because this is just like a basic video to show you how to go between scenes. In a future video, we'll go more into depth on like actually creating the menu, but in this video it's just basically going in between scenes. So we actually don't need these buttons. And gallery. Okay, so now let's go back to the main menu. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create some empty game objects to put these new scripts onto. So we need create a new empty game object, and I'm gonna call it new game. And I'm gonna just put it at the top. And let's also reset the transform on it, so it's zeroed out. Okay, and let's do the same thing for the other 2 scenes. So create empty. Let's call this one settings, and let's put it underneath new game and reset the transform. And one more time. drop it over here, and reset the transform. Okay, and so now let's go into our hierarchy here, and let's go to our script folder, and let's create a new C# script, and we're gonna call this one new game. And let's open it up. Okay, and so to create this script, it's going to be very simple. We actually don't need our start and update functions, so let's delete them. And in our namespace area, we actually need the same namespace we used last time, using Unity Engine .scene management. Okay, and so all we're gonna do is we're gonna create a function. So public void. Let's call it game start. We don't need any parameters for this, and we're gonna do scene manager .load scene. And then we're gonna go back to the build settings, so we know which index we need. This is gonna be our new game, so we need index 2. Index 2. Okay, and that's pretty much all we need. All we need for this script. So we can save it, and we could go back to Visual Studio. I mean, Unity. Go to our new game object. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, never forget your semicolons. A common mistake between programmers. Okay, all right. So new game. Let's drag and drop the new game script onto the onto the object. Okay, and so then we're gonna go over to the new game button. We're gonna go to our on click event, create a new on click, and then we're gonna drag and drop the new game object onto the on click, and then we're gonna call the function game start. Okay, and so now if we run it, we can see that when we click on new game, it loads the new games, the new game scene, which is exactly what we want. And you can see it doesn't look that different, because we basically we actually just duplicated the scene and deleted the button, so it doesn't look that different. But if you look over here, you'll see it says new game. So yeah, okay, and we're gonna do the same, basically the same thing for the other ones, except it's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, and so we're gonna go while we're still in our script folder, we're gonna create a new C# script called settings. Let's call it settings menu, and let's open it up. Okay, and so we don't need the start or update function. Let's delete this comment also. Again, using Unity Engine .scene management. Okay, and so just like before, we're gonna create a function. So let's call it public void toSettings. And we're gonna do exactly what we did before. Scene manager .load scene, and this one's gonna be 3. And just to make sure, let's go to our build settings. Settings 3. Yep. Okay. Go back to the script. Okay, and so next one we need is our gallery. Public void to help. I mean to gallery. I mean my mistake. Okay. And scene manager dot load scene 4. Okay. And one last one. Public void quit. Now this one's going to be a little bit different. This is where, oops, no. There we go. Now this one's going to be a little bit different because what this one is going to do is that this is how the game's going to close when the player clicks quit. But since the game hasn't been built yet, and it's still being made in the editor, well, it's actually not going to show it quitting inside the editor, but it is going to quit. So to verify that it did quit, we actually need something to tell us that it quit. And to do this, we're just going to do debug. Oops. We're going to do debug.log. And we're just going to give it a simple string called game quit. And then we actually need to close and quit the game. So application dot quit. And that's all we need to do. Now you may be wondering why I just didn't do it didn't do the new game within this script right here. The reason is because this script is gonna have a lot more stuff. It's gonna have all our stuff for the for our settings menu. So and the new game isn't gonna be on the settings menu scene. So I didn't want to have a function in here that I'm not going to use in the settings menu. So that's why I put it in a separate C# script. But if you wanted to, you could just do it in this script. But just for organization purposes, I did it in a separate script. Okay. So let's go back into Unity, and we're going to go to the settings. And we're going to drag and drop the settings menu onto here. So let's go to the settings button, go to the onClick event, drag and drop the settings object onto the object thing, and go to the function, and let's click on two settings. And then we're going to do the gallery, same thing, create an onClick event, drag and drop the gallery, go to the settings menu, and go to gallery. And for the last one, we're not going to need to drag and drop a object onto it. We're just gonna need to go to the onClick event and just and as you can see, it's gonna ask for an object. So I'm just gonna drag and drop a random one since all of them are the same ones. So I'm just going to drag and drop the gallery one, even though it's the same script. And go to quit. There we go. And that's going to do it. So let's run it. And as you can see, if we click on continue, it doesn't do anything because we haven't done anything with that one yet. But if we go to new game, it loads the new game scene. Let's go to settings. You can see it loads the settings. Go to gallery. Loads the gallery. Now for this one, pay attention down here. In fact, I'll open the console so you can see it better. So we're gonna go over to quit. And if you look here, you'll see a message that says game quit, and so that verifies that everything works, and that's basically how you create your main menu navigation. In the next video, we'll cover some animations, and then and if we have time, we'll begin on creating like some settings navigation to these other objects, to these other scenes. So yeah, this has been Mega, and I will see you again next time.